Hey, here's a video where maybe you won't listen that long, about this long, since that's the attention span of most people these days. And if it isn't highly edited and set you up so that you want to hear more, then you just click away. I'm expecting that. But if you stay, here goes. So I'm just here to share about myself, maybe because maybe that will help someone else. And I don't know. I don't have any fantastic tales about how I came to the Lord. But everybody's story is unique. And even if it's not some experience that makes you just go, wow, I wish that I had that experience. I wish that, that I could feel that amazing love that the Lord gives us when we first come to Him. And you can. It's really not that hard. If you believe, truly, truly believe in your heart that Jesus came as God in the flesh, and that He is the Lord of Lords, the King of Kings, that He is God the Father, who is in Him, and who is in Him, and He is God in Him, and Him in God. And He is also with you. And I can tell you, and you don't have to take my word for it. You can study for yourself. Pick up His word. Read it. If you don't believe it, then take the time to understand. At least give it a shot. You know how they say you don't know until you try. His love, you know how most people, or a lot of people, spend all their days trying to find things that try to fill the hole that exists in their life. They use food. They use love. They use sex, drugs, alcohol, and pretty much everything. Shopping. But you know what? None of those things are ever going to fill the hole in your heart. None of those things are ever going to make you feel that happiness that you crave, that love that you seek. Having a child, although a child would give you a lot of love, unconditional love, but trust me, even having a child will not fill that hole. Nothing on this earth will make you feel the happiness that you seek, except for God. Whether you believe me or not, that's entirely up to you. But I'm telling you that His love is amazing. His love is so glorious, so wonderful, that there is no feeling, there is nothing on this earth like it. There's nothing that could come even close. And why do I keep saying this and going on about it? Because it is amazing. I felt it when I was very young. When I was 11, I had this I had this guy who was my mom's boyfriend, I always thought he was kind of weird because he didn't have any hair and he dressed like a biker, so I thought he was kind of creepy, but he is the one who brought me to God. And he sat me down one day and he asked me if I believed in God, if I believed in my heart, if I truly believed. And I said yes. And in that moment, in that instant, I felt this warmth, I can't even describe it. It was so intense. It was so wonderful. I didn't want to leave that. I wish that I could have that moment every day of my life. That's how intense it is. 2 seconds later, my door started shaking like crazy because the enemy didn't want me to get saved. The enemy doesn't want you to get saved. The enemy doesn't want me to say the things I'm saying right now to you. He doesn't want you to find God. He doesn't want you to accept Jesus and find out that you are the light when you let him come into your heart, when you let him be your center. The Lord said, the first commandment that is the most important commandment, love thy Lord your God with all your strength, all your heart, all your mind, all your soul, all your being, all that you are. You love him is the first commandment. And the second, you love your neighbor like yourself. Those are the two most important commandments. And if you think that you have to give up your life to be with God, to be with the Lord, and it's not about going to hell. It is, but not like you think. It's not about whether you go to heaven or not. Of course you want to go to heaven. Of course you don't want to be in hell or in the lake of fire. Of course not. Nobody wants to be there. That's what scares people. That's what makes people run away, because they think that they're going to end up in hell. And that scares them so much that they actually run away. But you shouldn't be afraid. That shouldn't scare you. Because if you have Jesus and you have the Father in your life, you have the Lord guiding you, there is no fear. Fear is a tool of the devil. The only one you should fear is the one who can cast your soul into the lake of fire, that being the Father in heaven. Yes, it's a scary concept for people, but they don't understand that this is not some God that's up there who's, vengeful and angry and just wants to toss you away into the fire because you didn't follow his rules. It's not like that. He's a loving God, but he's also a just God, which means that that he has certain commandments and statutes that we have to keep because he's just. Okay, he cannot have sin. He cannot sin. He cannot lie. I'm getting ahead of myself. This is all stuff that that you don't have to worry about right now. What's the most important thing is Jesus and how much he loves you. Whether you believe it or not, he does. And he's coming back. And I know everyone says they've heard this all the time, that they've heard this. But it's true. He's coming back. And if you just look around you, look around this world, the world is preparing. The Bible, the pages of the Bible are literally coming true before our eyes right now. This world is going to go into a one world order. It's just a matter of time. And the Lord is coming back. And he is going to take those that believe in him. And then there's going to be chaos in this world. Personally, my theory is that they'll say there's going to be aliens to explain it. And I know how that sounds. I know what people would say. Oh, get your tinfoil hat on. Yeah, you're crazy. Yeah, you know what? Whatever. It doesn't matter. I know the truth. Ugh. And you can too. But you gotta shrug off this world. You gotta let it go. Because, trust me, it isn't worth it. This world belongs to the enemy. This world belongs to the devil. And if you're a part of it, then you're serving the devil. Plain and simple. So, get out of it. Come to the Lord. Accept him. Be with him. Believe with all your heart, because it's for he who believes. I should know more scripture, but I don't. I guess I'm kind of a baby Christian. Still trying to navigate. Still trying to share. Still trying to bring others to Christ. And I'm not as good at it as other people. And I'm not a video editor. And this video probably will just stay unseen and unwatched because of algorithms. But I had to say it. And I'll keep trying. Well, I hope that someone may have been able to take something from this video with my crazy ramblings. Semi. Well, God bless.